uh, sitting.
Recording in progress.
So hi guys, so display session, we completed some check constraint, default constraint, unique constraint, not null. So all these are all yesterday we completed, and we started one of the constraint we started, that is the primary key. So primary key is a combination of unique plus not null plus index. Means once you add the primary key, by default unique and not null both are added, plus index also added. Plus index also added. Right. We know unique to not null, we know. Index means it improves the performance while fetching data from databases. Okay. Now we ready create one database table, guys. Create table, department table with the department ID, department name, and location. These are the columns that are required. And what are the validations? Department ID column value is mandatory. Department ID column should not be allowed duplicates. These two. Okay, guys. So mandatory means not null. Should not be allowed duplicates means unique. Both we have one single constraint we have to satisfy both. That is primary key, right? So now table creation. Now create a table. Table name is department master table I write. Because here I want to add primary key. That's why I give master of DEPT ID declare as number of 2. So the validations are mandatory plus should not be duplicates. So for this, I try to add a unique constraint. I try to add unique constraint. Sorry, primary key constraint here. I try to add. So the constraint constraint name DEPT ID. DEPT underscore master underscore DEPT ID underscore PK. What is that constraint name? Primary key. D name varchar of 10. Location varchar of 10. Enough. Okay, guys. 7 a.m., right? So now, right, guys, table is created. Testing. Testing. Department number, department name, location. 10 is accepted. 20 research. Secunderabad. Accepted. 30. Finance department, Chennai. 40. Admin department, Bangalore. Now again, 40 again for other department. We got error. Unique constant is violated. Okay, but I don't have the department ID, guys. Right now, currently I'm not decided. So I give that null. Again, we got error. Means unique plus not. This is guys. This is guys. Okay, this is called primary key. We can call primary key. It's a combination of both unique plus not. But index we cannot see, guys, directly because index main functionality, it improves the performance. It improves the performance. Okay. So if the table contains thousands of records, at that time we can observe before adding the index, after index, what is the difference? We can easily find out actually. Okay. Right. So the next one is foreign key constraint. That is called references. That is called references. Foreign key, what you call references we can. Okay. So what is the meaning of foreign key? Where you can exactly use this foreign key constraint in database tables? Okay, guys, tables departments are ready in my organization. Next, what I can do, guys? I take to recruiting employees. So for this, I did to maintain on separate table, employee table. So what it contains: employee ID, employee name, salary, and department ID. Okay, employee ID 1, employee name something, salary something, department 10. Yes, record inserted. So 30 accepted. Guys, observe this third record. I told you 50, guys. Is it accepted? Okay, I create the employee table. In the employee table, I declare 4 columns. But these 4 columns, there is no constraints, guys. Just table is created. After that, I am trying to insert the data. So first record, third, second record, third record. Is the third record is inserted or not? Guys, tell me anybody. Is the third record is inserted or not? Third employee I'm recruiting into 50 department. Is the record inserted? Guys? Yes or no, but nobody is not giving the answer. Or understand what I'm asking? Yes. Okay, Prashant. See, guys, once you try to add this third record, then it returns error message. No. Accepted, guys. Inserted. Third record, fourth record, fifth record, and means department number 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Accepted. Why it is accepted? Because there is no 50, 60, 70 now. Okay, there is no 50, 60, 70 here. But are you add any constraint on this department ID column? Are you add any constraint in this department ID column? No. No. Okay. So department ID size right how much? Number of 2, na? Number of 2 means from 0 to 99. Any department ID it is accepted 0 to 99. Anyone is accepted. But client requirement is he want to restrict this record. He want to restrict this record first of all. He want to restrict this record. Because there is no 50 in the organization. How can recruit employees? Can I recruit? No. Means at the time of recruiting employees, the employee should be recruited either 10, 20, 30, 40 only. Okay. If you're recruiting other departments, then we want to raise error message. In this scenario, what the current requirement is, what the client requirement is, whenever he trying to insert data into this employee table, employee ID, employee name, salary, department 10. Department 10. 10, I want to check it out. This department ID 10, I want to check it out from depart master table of department ID. Is it 10 is available here? Yes. Then here I want to recruit. Second, I got 30 I'm giving. 30 is available here? Yes. Again. 50 is available here? No. Now here I want to raise errors. So once you check in this way, then what happens? What are the modifications are doing inside this master table each and every time? Here we can check. At the time of recruiting, we can easily check. So if you want to check in this way, okay, means at the time of inserting data in this employee table, department ID 10, 10 I want to check it out from depart master table, department ID 10 is available or not. So in this scenario, in between two tables, we try to establish relation. On which columns? Department ID columns, you try to establish relations. The relations are established by foreign key constraint. Okay? The relation is established by foreign key constraint. That is called references. So this constraint is used to establish a relationship between two tables or same table of column. This constraint used to establish relationship between two tables of columns or same table of columns also to establish. Right, guys? So now, to add foreign key constraint, sorry, reference to the table that is called department master table. Reference table, reference column. That is called DEP tidy column. Should be contained either primary key or unique constraint. This is, guys. This is an example. So to add the foreign key constraint, the reference table. What is the reference table? Depart master table. Reference table, reference column. Reference column should be contain primary key or unique constraint. Means in the depart master table, depart number contains primary key or unique constraint. Then only foreign key constraint is supported, sir. Otherwise, not supported. This is the important. Suppose in department master table, department ID, there is no primary key, there is no unique constraint, suppose. So it is not possible to add foreign key constraint. Means we cannot establish relation. Not possible. This is an important point. Okay, guys. Right. So the next one is foreign key constraint. It is also important, guys. Entry question. Foreign key constraint accepts duplicates and nulls. Foreign key constraint accept duplicates and nulls are accepted, guys. Duplicates and nulls. Primary key can't. Foreign key accepted. Why, sir? Because the same department, either one employee or more than one employee is joining, na? Right or wrong? Suppose if you take IT department only one employee is working, no. Right or wrong? The IT department, either single employee or more than one employee also working, or no employees. Right or wrong? That is, guys. So, foreign key constraint accepts duplicates and nulls. This is also one of the most inter question, guys. Now, if table contains only foreign key constraints, the table is called as pure detailed table or transaction or dependent. If table contains foreign key and other constraints, the table is called as child table or transaction table or dependent table. Why it is dependent? Because if you try to insert the 10 or 20, 30, what may be, we want to figure out from which table? This table. If there is no department master table, Can I establish relation in this department ID? No. So employee table is depends upon department master table. That's why the foreign key column is depends upon the primary key column. That's what is called. This is called dependent table. This is called independent table. Yesterday we discussed. If the table contains primary keys, the table what you call independent. If the table contains foreign key, the table is called as dependent table. That is okay. Next one. Foreign key constraint is not supported on unstructured data types. Okay. On unstructured data types, foreign key constraint not supported. Right. Next one. See an example. Yes, Ganesh. Not fetching, checking only. Not fetching. Foreign key constraint main functionality to check this 10 is here I try to add foreign key suppose. Okay, how to add the foreign key? References DEPT master of DEPT ID. This is. So if you try to inserting data into this employee table, I am giving 10 here. 10 is checking. It takes the reference from where? Department master table, department ID. Is it 10 is available in this column? Yes, it is available. Checking only. If it is available, yes, here record inserted. Again 30, sir. I'm inserting 30. 30 again take the reference. Available here? Yes. Accepted. 50. Available here? No. Again, we got error. Here we got error message. Understand, Ganesh? Okay. This is for only for references only. Referencing we are taking. Okay. Right. So create a employee database table with employee ID, employee name, salary, and the department ID. So employee ID, employee name, salary, and department ID. Validations. What is the validation? Inserting department ID. Inserting department ID. Inserting department ID. Inserting department ID column. Insert department ID column or insert department ID value. Insert department ID value must be available in the organization. That is called department master table of DEPT ID. Means if you are recruiting employees, what you are providing department ID, that should be available in the organization. That is how it is. How it is. See. So employee name, salary. DEPT ID, number of two, references, or else you can add constraint. No? Constraint. Constraint name, employee underscore DP underscore DEPT underscore FK. Foreign key. References, DEPT master of DEPT ID. This is guys. This is the example. Employee ID, employee name, salary, department ID. Constraint name, references, DEPT master of DEPT. This is. Okay. Table is great. So employee ID, employee name, salary, department 10. Yes, 10 is available here. Recording circuit 2. Yes, accepted. Okay. Next. Again 10, accepted. Fourth record. I did give 50. 50 is available? No, sorry. 50 is available? No. Observe this, integrity constraint is violated. Employee table department ID foreign key constraint is raised. Parent key not found. Okay. This is case. So again, I try to give 10 again. Accepted, na? 50. not accepted. Yes, exactly, Ganesh. Okay, this is. So I give 60. Again error. I give depart number 30. Accepted. Fifth employee. I give some employee name. Okay, 30 accepted. Sixth employee. So I really give some employee name. 20. Yes. Observe this. This is for select start from depart master table. This is select start from employee master. Employee database table. Observe this case. Okay, guys. This is. So 99.9%. If you want to establish this type of primary key foreign key relation, generally the column names contain similar column names. 99% column names are similar. Okay, but sometimes may be different. Here DEPT ID, here DEPT NO. No problem, guys. When the call names are mismatched, no issue. Data should be matched. That is required. Understand, guys? That is. I give you some other examples also one by one. Again, you will get some idea about this. Here, you will get one error message, guys. What the error message you can read completely. The employee table DEPT ID foreign key constraint is violated. Parent key not found. What is the parent table, sir? Parent key not found. Which is the parent table? DEPT master is a parent table because it contains primary key. Which is the key column? Department ID is a key column, not found. Means this parent key not found meaning is in department master table, there is no corresponding department number. Yes, there is no corresponding department number. This is the meaning, guys. Parent key not found. What is the error code? 2291. 2290 check constraint. Yesterday we discussed. 2291 is the primary key constraint. This is called primary constraint error message. Okay. Right. So this is the parent table. What about this child table? Parent table and child. Right, guys. Right. This is the example, guys. Right. One more example, guys. Example. Example two. Right, guys. So we will discuss one more example. Create a student master table with the student ID, student name. Student ID, student name, class. Validations. Generally, student ID audit contains student ID is mandatory. Na? Next one, student ID column. Should not be allow duplicate. It didn't allow duplicates. That is. Not allow duplicates. Right. Next one is one more table. Create a marks table, student marks table with student ID, maths, physics, and chemistry. These are physics, maths, chemistry. These. Physics, maths, chemistry. Right. Validations. Guys, what is the validation? The validation is we are inserting marks of students. Right or wrong? So which student marks you try to insert? In your existing students only, right or wrong? Means in student master table, what the students are there already. For those students only, right now we are inserting marks in this student marks table. Okay. Suppose in the school they have 10 students are there. S1, S2, S3 up to S10. In this marks table, by mistake, I entered S20, suppose. Can I accept S20? No, guys. No, guys. No. Okay. How it is? Means what you are inserting student marks now, the corresponding student ID should be available in student master table of student ID. If it is available, then I want to assign the marks. Okay. So validation is inserting marks of student ID. Student ID must be matched with student master table of student ID. That is, inserting marks of student ID should be matched with the student master table of student ID. That is. Okay. So here primary key, guys. Here foreign key. Here foreign key. Okay. Here student ID primary key. This is the foreign key. Now table creations. Create table student master table of stdid varchar of 10. So constraint, because mandatory should not value duplicates. So constraint student underscore master underscore std underscore id underscore pk, that is called primary key. Student name varchar of 20. Class varchar of 10. Now table is created. Again, create table student marks table of student ID varchar of 10. What the student ID valuation? The student ID valuation is what give the student ID. It should be available in student master table of student ID. So constraint student underscore marks underscore student underscore ID underscore fk. References, what is the reference table? Student master table. Student master table of which column? Student ID column, comma, remaining or comma. Remaining columns also you can add some rules you can add. Okay, you can add some second sign. This is, guys. This is example. Okay. So once you try to insert the data in the student master table, yes, student ID, right? Student name, class, student ID S1. Student ID S1, Ramesh, 10 plus, 1 plus. S2, Ganesh. S3, Mahesh. Just like that. Up to S10. Right now, how many student IDs, how many students are there? In master table, we have the 10 students we have. Okay. And what about the student marks table? All it contains student ID, maths, physics, chemistry. S1 I given. So once you give the S1 here, it is checking S1 is available student master to student ID. Yes. Once it is available, then I am inserting marks. S2. S3. Suppose if you try to give S20 or S21. No, here error. Error, invalid student ID. That is. Okay. This is the primary key, foreign key, sir. This is most important concept in our relational databases. Because if you try to start any project without primary key, foreign key, there is no applications nowadays. Different places we are using this primary key, foreign key, guys. One simple example. Today you are open one account in SBI. The first clerk is given one unique account number to you, right or wrong? Account number. After that, what we can do? You can do some transactions, deposits, withdrawals. We can do. So your original data stored in bank master table. Your daily transactions are stored in separate table, bank transaction table. So suppose you try to do some withdraw, just you write your account number, okay, and how much amount you try to withdraw, everything you fill the slip and given to clerk. First, clerk is enter your account number in his system. Clerk is entered your account number in his system first. After that, he click on that enter. He click on the enter button. The request goes to master table. In the master table, the record is available or not. Account number is available or not. If it is available, corresponding record is fetching. Corresponding record means your name, your account type, when you are opened, your signature, and how much balance you have. Everything is displayed on the screen. After that, he can do the transaction, either withdraw, deposit, what it may be. Means bank master table account number is the primary key. In bank transaction table account number is the foreign key. Suppose by mistake he filled the wrong account number, then what happens? The clerk will get invalid account number, invalid account number. He will get one error. Right? This is one example. Same like if you take hospitals, doctor ID, doctor name, and his specialization. Doctor ID should be primary key. Okay, na? Now we have the patient table. Patient ID, patient name, patient type, inpatient, outpatient. That patient is allocated which doctor? That is called doctor ID. So doctor master table, doctor ID is the primary key. Patient table, doctor ID is the foreign key. Because if you try to assign the doctor to any patient, the doctor should be available in the hospital. Okay, now existing doctors only in your hospital, what are the doctors are available? For those doctors only you are assigned to patients. So in patient table, doctor ID is the foreign key. If you take e-commerce, customer registered first in Amazon, suppose, then you will get one customer ID, customer name, and your mobile number, mail ID, address. If you try to book an order, in the order table, order ID, order date, and item description, and your ID, your customer ID. Because which customer is ordered the item, how to identify? Customer ID. So in the customer ID, what you are filling the customer ID, that customer is existing customer in the Amazon. Then only they accept the request. Otherwise, error, invalid customer ID. Right or wrong? So these are the different ways to add the primary key and foreign key. Okay, guys. So try to do the practice. I can give more examples assignment to you next session. Okay, first try to complete these two and you can understand what is the primary key, what is the foreign key, how to establish relation in between two tables. In the second example, just I give the table creations and only data only. You try to insert the data. Okay, na? You try to insert the data into table. Okay, right, guys.
Recording stopped.